Okay, give me a sec. All right. Anyway, can you see the website link that I just sent to you through the Skype?
No.
No? Okay, let's give me a second. Let's try again, okay? How about now? Can you see it?
Maybe I need your help because I don't know how to open your link.
Okay.
Okay, I see it.
As you see it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Can you open it? You have you opened it?
I'm trying.
Okay, you're trying. Okay. Let me know
Hey.
it is open now.
Yes.
Okay, it's great. Can you tell me what you see, on that presentation, on that PPT?
Um, an online English lesson for students.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Can you read this sentence, in the bubble?
I must write proper sentence. I must take care of my grammar. I must speak using proper English. I must improve my English.
Vocabulary, yeah?
Uh-huh.
That's right. That's great. Can you see there are a few small arrows, in the bottom of the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Can you click this next slide arrow?
Click now.
Yeah, click it now.
Oh, yes.
Okay. What you see out there?
English speaking. Listening unit.
Okay. Can you read it?
In the next 1 hour, your ESL teachers will go through next 11 slides with you together. They will ask you to look at some pictures or read articles within the slides and then answer their questions. Listen to your teacher's instructions carefully and answer his questions promptly.
That's great. That's great. So you understand what this about, isn't it?
Uh,
Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and you will ready to answer my question. Okay?
okay,
Yeah. Okay. Now move to the next slide.
okay.
Okay. What you see at there?
Opening. Answer your instructor's questions promptly. Examiner will ask general questions on familiar topics such as home, family, work, studies, and interests.
Oh, that'd be nice. I think we can start, to talk about your home.
Mhm.
Well, let's talk about it. What kind of place is your home? What kind of place is it? Is it?
Uh-huh.
Your home. What kind of place is your home? Can you describe your home for me?
Describe my home.
Yeah,
Uh,
or your hometown.
my hometown.
Yeah.
My hometown is a small town in Jiangyin City, Jiangsu Province. It's a very small town and just like countryside. It's very beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never know that your hometown is in the countryside. I thought that you come from big city.
Mm, you said my hometown. It's countryside.
Oh, okay. Uh, what's the interesting part of your hometown?
Um, there's a famous trees in my hometown. Because it has already maybe 3,000 years. It's very big
Oh,
and
really?
use a lot of people to visit it.
Oh, that's really interesting. What that trees looks like?
Uh, it it means hongdou trees.
Okay, it's like red bean.
Yes, red beans, but this beans is used for uh, the gift in our hometown because these trees um, will um, flowers 10 years, at least 10 years once.
Okay, so the flower would only flourish, every 10 years.
Yeah, and the beans also very there's only a few beans.
Okay, have you tried adding maybe eat these beans yourself?
No,
No,
just like it's expensive.
it's expensive. Okay.
Yes, we don't eat it and just use it as a gift.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, okay, let's talk about next question. What people do, in your hometown? What most people do in your hometown?
Mm, do they work?
Yeah, what kind of job they do
mm, in the factory.
in the factory?
Factory.
Factory. Yeah, what kind of factory? What this factory produce?
Clothing factory.
Clothing factory.
Yeah, inside clothing.
Inside the clothing. Oh, it's like your underwear or like your
Uh,
bra. It's something like that.
men and women's underwear. Just we wear in winter.
Okay, okay.
Cotton clothing.
Cotton clothes. Okay, that's great. That's great. I mean, do they sell these clothes maybe to? Do they export this to foreign countries?
Mm-hmm.
Do they? Do they export? Does these factories do they exporting? Their clothes to foreign countries. Like to
No,
Americans.
no, but uh, um, our the products in my hometown sent to the all over the country.
Okay, okay. So it must be quite famous in
Yes,
hometown. Okay, that's great. I think we can call it clothing industry. Or fashion industry. I guess. Okay. Would you say that your hometown is a good place to live?
yes, I think so. It's very peaceful and don't have pollution.
Oh, really? Yeah. I saw the place with a lot of factories. They would maybe they may have some pollution over there.
But it's clothing pollution, and it just need lot of labors.
Okay.
Don't have the machines.
Ah, I see. I see. That's interesting. That's great. That's great. Okay. Now let's really talk about your home. Not your hometown, but let's talk about your home. Uh, are you living dormitory now?
Yeah,
Okay. Can you maybe describe me, about of your dormitory?
my dormitory here in Light.
Yes, that's right.
In my dormitory there are 4 persons. Uh, um, my roommate is my roommate's name is Kim. He is a very nice girl, American girl.
American girl.
Yeah, she has a lot. She has a lot of friends. They will come to my dormitory every night to play together.
Is it okay for you, for them to play together, in the night?
Yes, I think so. But they like playing the uh TV game like
Video game.
yeah video game. I don't know how to play it.
Do you want to learn how to play?
They try to teach me, but I'm not smart.
Well, I think you are smart. It's just people good at different things, and I see. I guess you can try harder. What kind of game console that they use, like Xbox or PlayStation? Do you know?
mm, a game like a football.
Football. Okay, okay. Yeah, that'd be fine. That's fine. That's fine. But do you like live at there?
Yes, I like it.
You like it? Okay.
Yeah.
They, their nightlife, when they're playing the video games together, does that bothers you? Maybe does that bothers your sleep or study?
I will study in the library.
Okay, so you just come back home for the sleep.
Yeah. The most important thing is my room is very nice.
Okay. That's great. Keep a good relationship with your roommate. That's something quite important for the campus life. Now let's say just out of the box. Can you let's just imagine. Sometimes one day you are going to graduate. From Lander. You are going to work. Live at somewhere else. Just if you imagine your dream your imaginary dream accommodation. What kind of that dream accommodation that's gonna be? Can you maybe imagine that for me?
Imagine my
You're dreaming, accommodation. That's your for you, in the future you're gonna live at somewhere else, isn't it?
uh-huh,
And in that other place now, if you dream that you are going to live at a different accommodation, what kind of that house that you may like to live?
my dreaming house.
Yeah.
I think I don't like house.
Oh,
It's too
apartment
big.
be fine.
Yeah,
Apartment be fine. Just imagine that for me.
I like apartment because I think the house is too large. I don't like a large house. It's too big, so I can't um, enjoy the home
Home
feeling.
feeling. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like apartment, like small, with small rooms.
So you're gonna feel warm and more comfortable, I guess.
Uh,
Yes. Okay, let's now move to the next slide.
uh-huh.
Okay, can you move to next slide?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, what do you see at there?
Short presentation. Answer your industrious question promptly. Your teacher will now ask you some questions that requires you answering them with details and good arguments.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Now it's going to a more difficult phase of the class. Okay, can you maybe describe a fascinating jobs, you that you heard about?
Job.
Yeah, yeah, a fascinating job. A job that's a dreaming job that
Mm-hmm.
you may have heard of. Yeah.
Uh, I wish I can forgot my major. I want being a teacher, but it's impossible now because I think the teacher is very helpful for
No,
our.
no, 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 no. Okay, let's well. It's great to be a teacher, but let's look at this picture. What you see at this picture.
Uh,
A space shuttle, maybe.
uh-huh.
Yes, like that's a spaceship, maybe. Yeah, you can see that.
It's a spaceship.
Yeah, and it looks like it's out of Earth, isn't it? It's in the space. Yeah. And can you see this few? I think there's two
Uh,
astronauts over there. There are two people, outside the spaceship. Can you see it?
yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how to call them?
How to calling?
How to call them?
Call,
what's their job's name? How to call them?
I don't know.
Astronaut.
Astronauts.
Yeah. The spaceman. Yeah.
Astronauts. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Look at me. Look at me. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And well, I mean, I guess this is just my feeling. I think being an astronaut, it's really a fascinating job.
Uh-huh.
That's just something that you really is it's so difficult, to it's not someone so difficult to be, but it's fascinating. It's great. Can you so do you know maybe can you maybe give me some information about this kind of fascinating jobs? It doesn't need to be that you want to be, but this kind of strange, exciting, this kind of jobs. Can you maybe describe some of this kind of jobs for me, if you can think of one?
Mm, this is a wonderful job. They have to work outside the Earth.
Okay.
I think the environment for them is very hard. Mm,
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's go back to the teachers. No, let's go back to teachers. So you want to be a teacher?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now explain. Why you want to be a teacher?
Because I the in my primary school, I like my teachers very much. She is the she is a very nice woman, and she teach me a lot of things. So I think I want to be a teacher like him to education to educate future children.
Oh,
You're doing good. You're doing very good. Do you want to teach small children,
Yeah,
early childhood, or you want to teach high
small
school?
small children
Small
in
children.
primary school.
Primary.
Yeah.
What
network has some problem.
do you want to teach in China through 12th grade?
Yes.
Do you have kinder? Okay, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
That's nice. That's nice. But what you are studying right now? What's your major right now?
My major, my
Yeah.
major is finance.
Mm.
Okay. So that doesn't make sense, isn't it? You study finance and you want to be an elementary school teacher. That doesn't make too much sense to me. Okay, but that's fine. Okay. Can you maybe the what do you think, how's the working conditions, in China has changed in recent years?
In the working conditions,
Yeah, or not in China. China is maybe too broad. Maybe just in your hometown. In your hometown, how the working condition has changed, if you know.
mm, I don't know too much about it. Um, mm,
No, not really. But try to find a few, how like your parents or your parents' friends. How about their working conditions? Has their working condition been changed? Let's say in the last decade.
working condition.
For example, 10 years ago, at what kind of a workplace that your parents was working at, and now, has they maybe changed their working place?
Maybe several years ago, the people will go their workplace
Hmm.
will go their workplace by bicycle and
Okay.
have to stay here almost days
Okay.
and to keep the records by their books. And now they may go there by cars and use the computer um, like computers. And besides, they don't have to stay there all days
Hmm.
and have free work times.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, what do you think is the causes of the change?
The technology and
Okay.
the improve of our society.
It might be like the economic is getting better. People are getting richer, so they can afford to uh they can afford to have money, to buy this new office equipment, and they could have more times to enjoy their life.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. But just now, in your own opinion, except salary, what kind of other benefits that you think that the workers should have?
Um, the world should have. Let me see.
Let me think. Yeah, maybe using that
Um,
phrase better.
the first, the it should have a comfortable atmosphere and the switch should be right.
Okay, well, it's let's try. Let's try. You can really just coming out of your genuine answers, and maybe you are not sure how to say them, but I can help you. You have mentioned the atmosphere, so I guess you are talking about the working environment.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, so what Okay, can you maybe just give me some more information about what your ideal working environment is?
Sorry.
You have said is you want people maybe have better working environment.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so can you be some more specific? Can you give me some more details about what kind of working environment that you want people to have?
Working environment.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. See you. The first one. Let me see. Um, the first one.
Just say it. Just give it a try. Give me a second. Yeah, think about your answer.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna need your signature on this.
Okay.
I like the idea of what you're. In fact, I really like the idea. The only
Okay.
suggestion I would have
Sure,
is
sure.
that, when you showed her that little um, PowerPoint,
Yes.
maybe some other things you could do is like have cartoons or
That's
something
right.
and say, describe this cartoon to me. What does
Yes.
this mean?
That's
Have
right.
it have a joke,
Okay.
like an American joke,
Sure.
and say, what does that mean?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes, that's right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it is.
So maybe something like that,
Okay.
or a podcast, and get them to listen to the podcast, and then say, what does that mean?
Yeah, some podcasters. That's good suggestion. Yeah.
So those are the only things I would suggest that you do.
Okay.
But
Alright,
other
sir.
than that, I think you were doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
I think you're doing very good.
Oh my god.
And I think she's trying really hard.
Oh, she is. She is.
So-
She's
But the thing is that the wonderful thing is that as you're listening to her, your comprehension of English is very good because you're thinking in English.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
And I
Yeah.
think that's good because you're understanding that when she's making a mistake, you're like, oh, I get why you're making a mistake, and you repeat it, and that's good. You're doing very good.
Thank you, sir.
I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Next week, I'll
Sure.
be sending out an evaluation form
Okay.
for this class.
Okay.
And it's kind of you just write it. And I'm going to put that it was team taught by Dr. Deva,
Okay.
Connor, and I, because we don't
Sure.
really, because you're really developing it on your own. So it's going to be hard to answer some of the questions because we don't give you a lot of guidance. We give you some guidance, but not
Sure.
much. But anyway, that will come out next Monday,
Okay.
and then you'll get one for 631 as well.
No problem,
Okay.
sir. Thank you. Sure.
All right. Thank
Sir, if
you.
you just like to stay 5 minutes longer, there's a cartoon coming up.
Oh,
actually.
there
So
is.
If you want to.
Okay.
There's gonna be a few cartoons, but there's one,
Okay.
just coming right next. So.
Okay. I'll go sit in there.
All right, sir. Thank you. Okay, Jingjing. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Actually now let's move to next slide, please. Yeah. Okay, what you see at there?
Uh, it's a picture, and there a sentence. There was nothing wrong with your computer, screen. It just had cut hair all over it.
Okay, so what you see in the pictures, except the sentence. What else you see?
In the picture, it said customer service.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a little bit more details. What else? I'm sure there are something else at the pictures.
In the picture, a woman and a man, they are talking.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay. What do you think this place? Do you think where's this conversation? This scenario is taking?
Uh, Maybe the computer has something wrong, so the woman takes the computer to the customer service to ask them to repair it or return to get.
Yes, that's right. That's great. That's great. So okay. So you can certainly see it is in a customer service counter. Yeah,
Mhm,
and I think it is it's taking this picture, this scenario is taking place at a computer service center.
mhm.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you comprehend it's a joke?
So
Yes, that's a joke. That's a cartoon.
cartoon.
Yeah, and it's a joke
Uh-huh.
because what he's saying is that the reason why your computer doesn't work is because your cats walk all over it.
Uh-huh.
So that would be an American joke.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sometimes American jokes are not that funny. It's going to take you some times, to comprehend, all part of it. But anyway, let's see. What do you think? What's the causes of these computers? To have this malfunction. Do you know what I mean by malfunction?
Function is yes, I think so. I think I know it.
Okay, can you maybe define for me? What is what we mean by malfunction?
More function. Uh,
Yeah.
the use of computer. No.
No, that means function. We are talking about malfunction. The MAL. There's a MAL. Ahead of the function, so it's malfunction. It means that it doesn't function properly. It doesn't function properly. Yeah. Okay. There's something wrong with the computer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think what's the causes of this? Why you think this computer doesn't function properly?
Because the co- um the, the company's products are not fit the not require the arrives the equip no it's not good.
It's not good. Okay.
Yes, and their when the customer buys their products, it will it was broken, but the company don't think it's their problem. They think the customer the customer's wrong.
Customer's fault.
Yes, was the customer first.
Well, it's not necessarily. It could be, it could not be. But let's go back to the picture. It says there was nothing wrong with your computer screen,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it says it just had a cat hair, all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think who said this? Who said this sentence? The man said or the women said that?
The man said,
The man said it. How would you call this man's? What is this man's job?
customer manager.
Customer manager. Okay, yeah, that could be an answer. That could be an answer. And the woman, who's the woman? Who's the identity of the woman?
Uh, Customer.
A customer. That's right. And well, I mean, just if we look back at this picture again, by looking at these pictures and by looking at what this manager says, just think, do you think what's the causes of the problem?
Um,
Well,
the
why the computer doesn't function properly? By looking at the pictures and the sentence.
The woman puts the cat hair. No. The cat hair over here.
Yeah, I think that could be the case, and I mean it doesn't has to be the woman, she does not necessarily has to put the cat hair over his over her computer screen. It could be maybe just the cat itself maybe run over her computer screen and left its hair is on it. Do you think so?
Mm.
Well, I mean, that's very that's very sensible answer for me. But I can take your answers too. But okay. Anyway, now you can see the sentence. It says there was nothing wrong with your computer screen. It just had cat hair all over it. Now, if you, can you think of a way to express this sentence in a different way?
Different mean.
Different way, a different way. Yeah. Just say it, in other way.
It's not our duty.
That's a little bit too harsh, don't you feel? I mean, that really should be the how the customer manager, to say it to a customer. I don't. I think that's a little bit
That's
that's a
good.
little bit rude. Just
Good.
yeah,
Good job.
yeah. Just imagine yourself if you are a customer manager. How would you, to treat your customer properly? Think of it more nicely.
More nicely.
Yeah.
mm, Maybe you can. I don't know. Uh,
You can let's there were actually two sentences. Just try to say the first sentence in a different way. There was nothing wrong with your computer screen. Just say this in a different way. Thanks, sir.
your computer is well is very well.
That's great. Okay, that's great. It's great. Okay, that's great. Okay, now let's move to let's move to a second slide. Yeah, to the next slide. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, what you see at there?
Uh, a man got a lines and another man sit in the chairs.
Yes, that's right. Can you maybe read the sentence? Below the box.
This was in the suggestion box. What do you think it means?
Okay. Okay. Do you know that how you call that? Call the things that the man holds. Do you know how to call it?
Rings,
Okay. It calls it is a rope. It is a rope. Okay. It is a rope. That's how
rope,
I call it. It is a rope.
rope.
And when you make the rope, in that way, we call it a hangman rope. You hang some people.
How
Hangman
much?
rope. Hangman rope. Okay, so you use that rope, in this way you hung someone to death. Is that
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, do you know what is a suggestion box?
Uh, is the suggestion box is uh, 4 letters from customers.
No,
Uh,
yeah, uh, yes, it could be. Actually, these pictures, does could have two different uh contacts. The first, maybe it's a customer, to put this rope,
mhm,
in the suggestion box. But
mhm.
actually, if you work, within an organization or work within a company, they may also, they may also have a suggestion box, but that's just for the employees. For the people who
Okay.
work at there. So the employees, they can also, give their advice or suggestions to the company's manager, for example, or their boss. Yeah. Okay. Well, and now you see there's a rope, and you see a suggestion box, and you see the picture. Okay, so what do you think that if someone puts this rope, in the suggestion box, what do you think it means? What do you think?
I think maybe the staff think your company is not good. Your management is poor. So so he got the hang
Hangman rope.
hangman hangman role in the suggestion box.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Now we see. Can you see there are two men there?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you think what's the identity of the man who holds this rope?
the employee,
His employee. How about the other guys?
maybe the management
Ma-
manager,
Manager, maybe the boss. Yeah.
yeah, maybe the boss.
Okay. Um. Kind of like him. Why? Because he can see that his office, for a whole day, probably doesn't have much things to do, and his chair is very tall. I like tall hair. Do you like tall chair? Do you like tall chair?
No.
You don't like tall chair?
Uh-huh.
Your fate, is to be an employee. You can, in the future, you can give this hangman rope, to
Oh.
your company's suggestion box.
Mm.
Don't get caught, okay? Don't get caught, Don't let your boss find out, you put this thing, in the suggestion box, He's going to revenge, okay? Be careful. Okay, well, let's move to next slide. Let's move to next slide.
Okay.
Okay, so what you see there?
Two people, a woman and a man, and now will you get rid of the chair of that chair?
Okay, do you think who said this sentence? Who said it? The man said or the woman said it?
Women,
Woman.
woman,
Woman. Why do you think why the woman said this?
because she thinks the man uh they don't sit her. No.
This man doesn't sit properly.
Uh-huh.
This man doesn't sit straight. Is that what you want to say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but could be. There's but there could be an alternative. Explanations. Can you see the chair? The man seat.
Sofa.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see? Okay. You can you see the sofa? The man sit on. Can you
Uh,
see it?
yes.
You can see it. Okay. What do you think of this sofa?
Was single.
What you think, about this sofa? What do you think about the sofa, the man sit on?
It's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. Okay, that could be, but just in my view, in my personal view, I think this sofa, the man sits on, it was spoiled. It is, do you know what I mean by spoiled?
No.
Spoilt. Okay, it means, it's something is in a
Okay.
terrible condition. It's in a bad condition.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
so the sofa is not very good, and it could still be comfortable, but it's broken.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's not portable.
Yeah. Uh. Okay. Now let's see the sentence. Just read the sentence again for me, please.
Now will you get rid of that chair?
Okay. Do you know what you mean by get rid of?
Get rid of. No.
No, you don't know that. Are you sure? Okay. Um. Well, that's interesting. You don't know mean what you don't know what get rid of means.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Give me your guess. Give me your guess answer.
Uh, don't. Um. Uh. Mm, don't sit there.
Don't say. Well, you are close. Okay, let me see. The get rid of, it means throw something away. To get
Something.
rid of it. To throw it away. Yeah. To how to say it? To okay. Well, you have the answer now, because if I give you the second word, um. You will not have the questions anymore. Okay, but anyway, you throw something away. Okay, that means you get rid of something, right? Okay, now can you think of another word, to replace the get rid of, but with the same meaning? Can you think of another word or phrase, has the same meaning of get rid of?
Can you stand up and sit in a chair?
I mean, you kind of said that thing that's right, but okay, I would say that's a little bit too much. Because okay, let me just offer you let me teach you a new word. Okay, dispose. Have you ever heard of the word dispose?
Dispose?
Dispose, dispose.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let me type that word for you. Okay, dispose. Can you see that in your Skype?
Yes.
Yeah, that also means get rid of something, throw something away. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
a single word. Okay, you can try to learn them and use them. Yeah, that's how you improve your English. Well, okay, what do you think the man is doing on this room?
The man, what is he doing?
Yeah, what he's doing right now, right there.
Just relaxing.
Just relax. That's right, actually. She's, or at least he was trying to relax. Yeah, he was trying to relax, and unfortunately, the chair collapsed. Right? Yeah. Okay. Now let's get rid of that sentence. Don't look at that sentence anymore. Okay. Just look at the picture. Just look at the picture. If you only look at picture, and if I ask you to imagine a sentence, to describe this picture, yeah, let's say in a creative way. How would you say it?
Describe this picture. Um, the man in the sofa is trying to relax.
You are not a very creative person,
Do
don't you? Let's have some imagination. Let's imagine, what happens at this picture. Just in a completely different way, in a creative way.
um
Think out of the box. Don't look at this sentence anymore. Forgot our previous conversation.
okay. The man is so tired because the woman have a long talk with him. The woman have a long talk with him, and the man feel boring and feel tired. He just like relax, just like to relax.
That's right. That's good answer. I like it. I really like it. I mean, Jingjing, you need to. I would say you need to learn that. In the future, if you have a husband, maybe try don't talk that much. Have a give us some time and space. Have a try to have some shorter conversation, or don't talk to him too long all the times, too much all the time. Yeah. That's great, that's great. Okay, let's move to next slide.
Okay.
Okay, well, what do you see at there?
Huh? Huh?
Can you see it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. A lot of stones. Maybe stones. Oh. Oh, golf balls.
Golf
Lot
ball,
of
that's
golf
right.
balls.
That's right. Okay, can you maybe read the sentence below the picture?
The advantage of living near a golf course is you get to find a lot of free golf balls.
That's right. Do you think that's an advantage?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, so would you like to live beside a golf course? Would you like to live as there?
No.
No, why not? You have a free golf balls. You said that's an advantage.
Maybe the golf balls will hit me.
That's right. I finally had answer. We had class with previous other students. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for someone would say the golf ball maybe hate me. Because if you live too close to a golf course, I really like that. Jingjing, you know how to protect yourself very well. And maybe you can also do the same
Thank
thing,
you.
for your family in the future, right? Okay, now if you can you maybe change the word advantage to a different word, but with the same meaning?
Same meaning.
Yeah.
Um, if you want to get the free golf ball, just move to near the golf course.
Okay, that's one way to say it. That's one way to say it. But okay, listen to my question carefully. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can you replace the word advantage, to a different word, but with the same meaning, but has the same meaning?
But have the same meaning.
Yeah, but a different word, just word advantage itself, change it to a different
Okay.
word.
The benefits of living near a.
That's right, benefit, benefit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this is very important word. You could use a lot, especially if you are business students, because when you read these commercial documents, for example, when you writing these advertising documents, people tend to use word benefit. The
Mhm.
benefit of doing something, the benefit of having something. That's just really a nice way of a very fashionable ways, to describe things advantages. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you should learn that. Okay. And wow. Okay. Do you still can there's two men stand at there, right? There's two men stand in the picture. Is that right? Can you say it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think who is the owner? Who is the
Uh,
owner of the house?
the yellow clothes, the yellow one.
Okay, so how about the other? How about the other? How about the other man? Who he
Maybe
is?
his friends.
Maybe his friend. That's right. Then why you think the man with the red and white shirts is a friend?
Uh, because she thinks there are a lot of free girl boys. Maybe he likes playing the golf.
Yeah, he's kind of smiling, right?
Yeah.
And the owner, that did the owner smell? Did the owner smell?
He is not happy.
He's not happy.
Maybe he thinks too much golf balls. I don't have place to put them.
Okay, that's right. And let me teach you a word, okay? Just in my view, okay. I think the man, his friend. I think his friend is making sarcasm, to the owner.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what sarcasm means?
No.
Sarcasm, okay, sarcasm. It means you see something, to someone, with one meaning, but actually you are implying with a different meaning. Okay. You are usually saying with the opposite meaning. And okay, his friend, this friend, he smile, and he says to the owner, to his friend, you have a lot of golf balls. He says, this is your advantage. But actually, okay, I'm a very bad guy. Okay, I'm a very bad guy. Okay, I think that what he really means that you suck. Your house suck. You are so unfortunate. You have bought a wrong house. Now you have so many golf balls, on your yard. Okay, so that's a sarcasm. He's that's a sarcasm. Do you understand what I mean now?
Maybe.
That's true. Okay, okay. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. He said one thing. What he told to the what he told to the owner is that it's great house. So because you have so many free golf balls,
Mm-hmm.
right? But what he really means is that you are a very unlucky person. You live, your house, it's so close, to the golf course. So
Mhm.
there are balls coming all the time.
Mhm.
And I think that's what he really means. The
Mhm.
owner doesn't smell. If the owner is
Yeah.
happy,
Yeah.
if that's really a true advantage, the owner should smell too,
Mhm.
But apparently the owner does not smell. The owner is not happy.
Yeah.
So actually, this could be what his friend really means. You are so unlucky. Actually, it's not advantage; it's a disadvantage. So it
Okay.
has an opposite meaning.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this friend has making a sarcasm uh comment. Okay. Let me. I will type that sarcasm spelling to you, so you can maybe remember to how to write it down. Can you see it on your Skype?
Oh.
Sarcasm. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Laugh at.
Yeah, so you can learn how to use it in the future. Yes, but it's quite a popular word actually. Okay, Jingjing. I think that we can call it a day. I wish you enjoy the class. Uh, do you?
Okay. Yes, I am.